Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The latest episode of WWE SmackDown concluded with a thrilling tag team match that saw Damian Priest and LA Knight emerge victorious over Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. While the match itself was a hard-fought battle, the aftermath saw Fatu, known as the Samoan Werewolf, strike down Damian Priest, standing tall in the closing moments of the show. Despite this strong ending, many fans were left surprised by Fatu's loss, especially considering this was the final episode before the highly anticipated Royal Rumble 2025 Premium Live event. This loss comes on the heels of another defeat at Saturday night's main event, where Fatu lost to Braun Strowman via disqualification. Given Fatu's dominant presence since his arrival in WWE, another loss raises questions about the creative direction of his character. In this article, we will explore 3 potential reasons why Jacob Fatu suffered a loss on SmackDown this week, analyzing the implications for his character and the broader WWE landscape. One of the most plausible reasons for Jacob Fatu's loss on SmackDown is that WWE may not be prioritizing his win-loss record at this stage of his storyline. While losses can often signal a decline in a wrestler's push, Fatu's booking suggests otherwise. Despite the defeat, Fatu's portrayal remains strong and menacing. For instance, at Saturday night's main event 2025, he decimated Braun Strowman, leaving him bloodied and battered. This display of dominance underscores that WWE still views Fatu as a formidable force. Additionally, Fatu's post-match actions on SmackDown further solidify his status as a dominant figure. After the match, he attacked Damian Priest, standing tall as the show went off the air. This indicates that WWE is more focused on maintaining Fatu's aura of intimidation and unpredictability rather than his win-loss record. In the world of professional wrestling, victories and losses are often secondary to the overall narrative being crafted. Fatu's losses may simply be a means to advance other storylines while keeping him in a position of power. Moreover, Fatu's character is built around his sheer physicality and destructive tendencies. His losses do not necessarily diminish his credibility because his character is designed to be a chaotic force rather than a calculated competitor. By allowing him to lose matches but still dominate post-match segments, WWE ensures that Fatu remains a compelling and dangerous figure without relying solely on victories. Another key reason behind Fatu's loss is that it does not significantly impact his momentum. Despite the defeat, Fatu continues to be portrayed as one of the most dangerous and unpredictable stars on the roster. Since his debut, he has been established as a destructive force, and this loss does little to derail that perception. In fact, his post-match attack on Damian Priest reinforces his reputation as a relentless and fearsome competitor. WWE often uses losses strategically to protect a wrestler's momentum while advancing other storylines. In this case, Damian Priest and LA Knight needed the victory more than Fatu and Tama Tonga. Priest, who recently moved to SmackDown, could not afford an early loss in his new brand, as it might have undermined his credibility. Similarly, LA Knight, despite his popularity, has been lacking a clear direction on SmackDown, primarily being involved in the Bloodline storyline. A loss for Knight could have further stalled his momentum, which WWE is keen to avoid. By having Fatu and Tonga take the loss, WWE ensures that Priest and Knight gain a much-needed boost heading into the Royal Rumble. Meanwhile, Fatu's character remains intact, as his losses are often overshadowed by his post-match antics and overall dominance. This approach allows WWE to balance the needs of multiple stars without sacrificing the credibility of any one performer. It's also worth noting that Fatu was not directly pinned in the match. Instead, it was Tama Tonga who suffered the pinfall at the hands of Damian Priest. This subtle booking decision further protects Fatu's image, as he was not the one who was definitively defeated. By shielding Fatu from direct losses, WWE ensures that his aura of invincibility remains intact even in defeat. The most significant reason for Jacob Fatu's loss on SmackDown is likely tied to the upcoming Royal Rumble 2025 Premium Live event. With the Royal Rumble being one of WWE's biggest shows of the year, the company is focused on building momentum for its top stars heading into the event. Damian Priest and LA Knight, both of whom are prominent figures on SmackDown, needed a strong victory to solidify their positions ahead of the high-stakes match. Damian Priest, in particular, is in a crucial phase of his career. After moving to SmackDown, he needed a win to establish himself as a credible threat on the blue brand. A loss so early in his tenure could have hindered his momentum and raised questions about his future on the roster. By securing a victory over Fatu and Tonga, Priest gains valuable momentum heading into the Royal Rumble, where he is expected to play a significant role. Similarly, LA Knight's victory serves as a much-needed boost for the megastar. Despite his immense popularity, Knight has been somewhat directionless on SmackDown, primarily serving as a supporting player in the Bloodline storyline. A loss in this match could have further marginalized his character, making it difficult for him to regain traction. By emerging victorious, Knight reaffirms his status as a top babyface and positions himself as a potential contender in the Royal Rumble match. The decision to have Fatu and Tonga lose also aligns with WWE's broader strategy of elevating its heroic stars ahead of major events. The Royal Rumble is a platform for WWE to showcase its top faces, and victories like this help build anticipation for their potential triumphs at the PLE. While Fatu's loss may seem surprising, it ultimately serves a greater purpose in advancing the storylines of Priest and Knight, ensuring that they enter the Royal Rumble with momentum and credibility. As the WWE Universe looks ahead to the Royal Rumble 2025, Jacob Fatu's recent losses may be part of a larger, more intricate plan. While some fans may view his defeats as a setback, they could very well be setting the stage for a more significant storyline or character development. Fatu's ability to dominate post-match segments, as seen with his attack on Damian Priest, ensures that his presence remains impactful even in defeat. This approach allows WWE to keep him in the spotlight while simultaneously building up other stars who need the momentum. Furthermore, Fatu's losses could be a way to add layers to his character. In professional wrestling, adversity often leads to growth, and Fatu's journey could be heading toward a redemption arc or a more intense, vengeful persona. By experiencing setbacks, Fatu's character could evolve into a more complex and compelling figure, making his eventual rise to the top even more satisfying for the audience. This storytelling technique has been used successfully in the past with other WWE superstars, and it could be the direction the company is taking with Fatu. Additionally, Fatu's losses may also be a way to test his resilience and adaptability as a performer. WWE often uses high-stakes matches and storylines to gauge how well a wrestler can connect with the audience under pressure. If Fatu continues to deliver strong performances and maintain his menacing aura, his losses will likely be seen as minor bumps in the road rather than career-defining moments. This approach allows WWE to assess his long-term potential while keeping fans invested in his journey. In conclusion, while Jacob Fatu's recent losses on SmackDown may seem puzzling at first glance, they are likely part of a broader strategy to elevate other stars, build anticipation for the Royal Rumble, and add depth to his character. By balancing his dominance in post-match segments with strategic losses, WWE ensures that Fatu remains a central figure in the ongoing narrative. As the road to WrestleMania 2025 unfolds, Fatu's role in the larger storyline will become clearer, and his losses may ultimately serve as a stepping stone to greater achievements. For now, fans can rest assured that the Samoan werewolf remains a force to be reckoned with, and his journey is far from over. While Jacob Fatu's loss on SmackDown may have caught some fans off guard, it is clear that WWE had strategic reasons for booking the match in this manner. By prioritizing the win-loss records of Damian Priest and LA Knight, WWE ensures that its top babyfaces remain strong heading into the Royal Rumble. At the same time, Fatu's character remains largely unaffected, as his post-match actions and overall booking continue to portray him as a dominant and dangerous force. In the world of professional wrestling, losses are often a means to an end, serving to advance storylines and elevate other performers. Fatu's defeat on SmackDown is a testament to this approach, as it allows WWE to balance the needs of multiple stars while maintaining the integrity of its narratives. As the road to Royal Rumble 2025 continues, it will be interesting to see how Fatu's character evolves and whether he will reclaim his dominance in the weeks to come. For now, however, his loss serves as a reminder that in WWE, even the most fearsome competitors must sometimes take a step back to allow others to shine.